Losing a family leaves a profound silence as though a vital thread in the fabric of your life has been torn, leaving behind an ache that lingers in every corner of your world. The book that I'll be reviewing addresses such a sensitive topic with remarkable rawness and respect. Hello, I'm RAYNA and I'm from SMK LAGAM. Today I'll be sharing a book titled Time to Heal by Nur Hafsa Hamid. This book explores something I've rarely seen discussed in Malaysian novels: grief. It follows the journey of our main character, Hassan, a Malaysian citizen, becoming an oncologist in the UK, as well as trying to heal and grow from the death of his twin brother Hussein, whom passed away because of cancer. In my opinion, the main themes I've read in this book are all centered around the stages of grief: denial, anger, bargaining, depression, and finally acceptance, and how it affects our daily lives every day. Each beginning of a new chapter in this book provides little bits of Hussein's life before and when he got diagnosed. Each ending of a chapter will end in a Quran verse relating to the topics discussed previously. The way this book describes the fragile moments between the twins and their family had me sobbing for more. After losing his twin, Hassan wondered if God was punishing him by thinking the cancer was actually meant for him instead of Hussein. He often asked his Quran teacher, whose responses honestly brought me to tears. His teacher explained that God pre-writes our lives and that Hussein's journey ended at 15. We can't know when or how we'll die, so we must live our life to the fullest. This explanation helped me heal from my personal loss, as well as providing a good example of denial. Anger. Hassan was generally a patient guy, but his anxiety over treating cancer patients, especially children, revealed a different side of him. While he's charming and caring with other patients, his fear and nervousness during leukemia surgeries shows his vulnerability, reminding him of his sick brother. Despite being a precise surgeon, his weaknesses start to surface whenever he's reminded of Hussein. Bargaining. Hassan initially struggled with his career as he and his twin brother plans to become architects and take over their father's law firm. After Hussein's death, Hassan felt like becoming a doctor was a debt to his brother in order to honor him. This was also the first time he opened up to his best friends about how part of him died with Hussein. Depression. Hassan, burdened by his responsibility as a doctor, spiraled after his two child patients died during chemotherapy. As the novel puts it, he felt like the darkness that surrounded him after Hussein's death was slowly creeping back, clinging onto him. Acceptance. The final page of this book is a time skip of Hassan finally visiting Hussein's grave in Malaysia, saying that he's made it, that now he's an oncologist specialist and a surgeon, just like how his twin brother wishes. He apologizes for his seldom visits and thanks his brother for being his main motivation for making him pursue in medicine. There were a lot of bittersweet moments in this book. I found myself having to constantly hold back tears. The complexity of Hassan's emotions are really well written by the author. The lessons I've learned in this book, as I mentioned previously, has helped me heal from my own grief and sorrow. I think this novel beautifully explained how grief can affect you as early as when you are a child and come back even when you're an adult. How Hassan handles his emotions, constantly bottling up until he couldn't anymore. In the explanation of how this novel relates to the 5 stages of grief, the transition from depression to acceptance was due to the help of his best friends after he poured his heart out to them, and his personal efforts such as reciting the Quran and praying Sunnah prayers more. It's important that society acknowledges good coping mechanisms, especially when dealing with insane amounts of stress and anxiety in men. Society often views men who show emotion as weak or less masculine, reinforcing stereotypes of toughness. While perceptions are slowly changing, many men still feel pressured to hide their emotions to fit societal expectations. Overcoming these issues involves challenging traditional gender norms and embracing emotional expression as a sign of strength. Men can start by seeking supportive environments where vulnerability is accepted, practicing self-awareness and connecting with others who encourage openness. Therapy, open conversations, and role models who show emotional authenticity can also break down these barriers. All in all, this novel offers a deep insight into coping with family grief and provides comfort to those navigating loss. And I strongly encourage others to read this book as well. Thank you.